I do realize why you tried to stop me from Alec Guinness, because now in hindsight, I'm like, that was dumb.
And who knows if it's not from like one of the newer
Could be
ones.
Kylo. Could be Adam Driver.
Did he go to Juilliard?
And then Baby Yoda goes to Pepperdine right now. So
Do you know that's where I went?
really?
Yeah.
Wow. What a
To
poll.
Pepperdine?
I have my whole like crib sheet on.
It's like, wow, what a reference.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Trivial. It's your bar trivia night in a podcast. We're covering pop culture, sports, current events, and everything else in the form of trivia questions.
That's right. Each week we hit you with 5 topics, and here's the catch. None of us know the answers ahead of time.
Not us, not our guest, not even you. So we're all in it together. We'll throw out our best guesses, debate a bit, and probably embarrass ourselves before revealing the correct answer.
And if any of us cheat, this is the rule this week. You just have to spend a few minutes reading the current news cycle for more than a few minutes. I think that'll be enough of a punishment.
That's pretty bad. That's like being out of your fantasy league already.
Yeah, and we pry the eyes open, clockwork style.
A lot's been hitting quick, huh? Just spreading holiday cheer in the news threads. Don't want to start with a downer, but wow.
Yeah.
So true.
I'm just gonna say that the commander in chief had a little something about recently deceased that just felt extremely out of pocket, perhaps. And we questioned presidential fitness for a lot less, like misspelling potato. How have you navigated that, being from Texas, right?
Yes, I am from Texas, and
Where in Texas?
Austin.
We love Austin.
That's right, Hook'em. And I've lived out here for a long time now here, which is LA. And I guess, I'm going back to Austin, which is a little bit different than the rest of Texas for Christmas. But I saw that this morning. I love that you just called him Commander in Chief. You didn't use his name.
Let's say his name. It gives it power.
Yeah, right. I won't say it. It's like, yes, I haven't read Harry Potter, but I get it.
Yeah.
I believe everything because everything he does is ridiculous. But I read that and I go, well, maybe that's just maybe that was just someone made that on Canva.
Yeah.
Which
you always have to ask yourself when you see those kinds of things.
The benefit of the doubt now in the post-AI world.
Yeah, especially because it was so, I don't know. It was like not, it was not a sensical, I don't know. Not that we ever expect that from him. Listen, we don't need to ruin our time. Yeah.
He did the weave in the wake,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you are Austin. I'm just your run-of-the-mill Asian Jew from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Run-of-the-mill.
So feel that little like speck of purple in the red ocean. And I'm also just switching gears, curious, what do you think of Oklahoma? And you can be honest. Like, I'm just gonna say beforehand, some people want to say it's in the Midwest. There is very few in Oklahoma that ever viewed themselves as Midwest. And the Midwest would never actually claim Oklahoma. So
wait, this is news to me.
Yeah.
What does Oklahoma think they are?
The South.
South.
What?
So I agree. I think Oklahoma's the South. My whole family's from Oklahoma. And they're from the South. I mean, if you meet my dad, you're not going to go, he's from the Midwest. There's just no way. Yeah.
It's not a hot dish culture. It's a okra culture. It's Drysdale's Western wear emporiums and steers and such.
Yeah, and I think it's funny that still like no one wants to claim Oklahoma because I'm sure you can explain this better than I can, but I love that so I think my like great grandma was one of the original Sooners. So she was, which is in the boom. So they just gave away that land for free to whoever wanted it first, and so it seems like Oklahoma kind of struggles with wanting to be wanted.
Flash sale on terrible dirt, and well, I guess as a mixed kid, not really finding his identity in Oklahoma, maybe that makes me more Oklahoman than I ever thought before. Wow,
This
this
is
is a
shocking to
healing
me.
therapy fucking podcast.
I've driven through Oklahoma a bunch of times. I'm from Missouri. Like, I guess I never thought, I haven't spent a lot of time in Oklahoma, but I guess I just always thought of it as the Midwest. But I didn't know that there was that identity crisis.
Wow. You've been disowned by Oklahoma now, and you will not be invited to our live show at Kane's Ballroom. But let's jump
I'm
into the
sorry to
first
hear that.
question.
Ooh, okay.
They kind of get progressively harder. They're all kind of tough, but nominations for the 2026 Golden Globes have been released,
Ooh.
which films such as Begonia, is that right? Is it Bologna? Is it spelled? But Begonia,
Yeah, it's Bologna, Jeff.
Frankenstein, and Hamnet all receiving nominations. So, this Netflix smash hit musical animated film earned a nomination in the animated film category this year. I know. I think I know.
Oh, Netflix, you said?
Too.
Yes, Netflix smash hit musical. I think
I know it too.
Yeah, that's got to be.
Do we say it?
We do. We talk it out, but I think this one is like immediate once you. That's a lot of adjectives to just say K-pop Demon Hunters, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if I went The Beast in Me.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Arcane, but that's like that's a series. That's not a film.
No, it's K-pop. It's gotta be.
It's so K-pop. It is taken the world by storm.
I still haven't watched it.
Ready.
I haven't either.
Yeah, not I. Want
you haven't
to.
watched Harry Potter either, do you? I feel like
I've watched Harry Potter. I just haven't read it,
so
I'm not like but I've seen them.
Yeah,
I've seen them.
Yeah,
I have working knowledge. I love that none of us have read it, but that's good. But
you also haven't read it. That surprises me.
You know, it was one of those things like maybe it was everybody's watching Titanic. I don't need to see this movie in theaters. You know, it's just like the defiance of this is too ubiquitous.
Yeah.
But on the other side, I totally watched K-pop Demon Hunters because it was so popular, and I felt like I needed to know what the youths were getting hypnotized by. And there are earworms. Every single one of them is just very catchy.
Yeah, you have the luxury as a teenager to just be like, "Yeah, this is too popular. I don't want to be into this." And now, as adults, we have to.
We want to be involved.
Or we get sent on an ice float. You're out of this.
I'm still jiggy with it. We could do it. Yeah.
I want to watch it. I think I know what it's about. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool, actually.
I feel like there's good empowerment and every single song it tracks. It's great. Okay.
Well, I hope it's streaming somewhere.
Yeah. I know I gotta keep my Netflix for just one more month because I gotta go see the end of this Stranger Things crap that I started a decade ago. And
gosh, so do I. I haven't started part 1.
Yeah.
This last one, but yeah, we got to see it through now that they're all in their 40s.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they go to the upside down for a prostate exam or something. It's like, man. Joe Keery, though, have you ever listened to, I want to say his name is DJO, like as a musician?
I think he's good.
He's so good. I was like, it was in a heavy rotation and I didn't even know it was him. And I was like, okay, respect. Yeah.
Listen.
He's got a Chicago song that I feel like we would belt out next time we're at a bachelor party hanging on the rafters underneath the river. This is a highly specific
what a
thing.
Scene.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Okay. Are you a sport person, Macey?
I can play sports, and I grew up playing sports, but I don't keep track of like who's playing them now, if you know what I mean.
Okay. What sport did you excel at?
Basketball and lacrosse were kind of my main 2 sports that I played. But I kind of dabbled in all of it.
Well, you don't have to have too much working current sports knowledge for this question.
Okay.
Do you have any current stalking or felony knowledge that might help?
Yes.
There's probably a lot, right? I mean,
great.
yeah.
Not great. Sorry.
Not great, but there's probably a lot of okay, let's see if I can
you can cancel this call at any point.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. The question is, former University of Michigan coach Sharon Brown was charged with stalking and felony home invasion after breaking into the home of the woman he was having an affair with. Yeah. So that's pretty loaded. Also wild is this happened the day he was fired. So he must have just been on a belligerent bender.
His name is Sharon?
Yeah, Sharon, Sherrone. Sharani. So this is a left turn from
Whoa.
Quizliz, but the
Yeah, I just saw
question
the
is,
question.
which Star
How
Wars
bad
actor
did he hurt her?
graduated from the University of Michigan
Oh,
in maybe CSI? I don't know if there's like some connection here, but yeah, investigative journalism. Star Wars actor, Michigan Wolverine.
and they gave you all of that preamble. Okay. I don't know which website this is, but okay.
This is a real person trying to stump us. Quizliz.
Shout out Quizless.
And
I don't know. Zachary Quinto, wasn't he in Star Trek?
that's a Star Trek. This is a Star Wars.
Oh, you said
This is the
Wars. You said
battle.
Wars.
Yeah.
Okay, Wars.
It could be Harrison Ford, but he was like a carpenter, so he might have not gone to
Michigan.
some Midwest Ivy. Could be Mark Hamill. James Earl Jones played football, maybe?
I would say not
Isn't
Carrie
it?
Fisher.
Yeah, I know that one.
That's
Not
the only one I
her.
would say. Damn. And who knows if it's not from like one of the newer ones.
Could be Kylo. Could be Adam Driver.
Mm,
I don't think. Did he go to Juilliard?
I think he did for like grad school,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
he did
yeah.
like Yale or Juilliard, one of those. After, because he was like in the Marines or something.
That's right.
Ah.
Yeah.
And then Baby Yoda goes to Pepperdine right now. So
Do you know that's where I went?
really?
Yeah.
Wow. What a
Yeah.
pull.
Pepperdine?
I have my whole like crib sheet on. Yeah.
I'm like, wow, what a reference. Okay.
I was just like, that one.
Yeah,
that's
Baby
a
Yoda
funny
loves
name.
the beach.
Yeah.
I don't know how anyone could focus to that giant field just overlooking the ocean. I went to
know.
2 graduation ceremonies there.
Okay, so here's the fun thing. We can all just throw out one actor as a unit. We have a better chance. So I'll go ahead and go Alec Guinness. He was
No, you won't.
No, I won't.
Really?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think he was a veteran, but like somebody went somewhere.
Well, I'll choose an American and go with Harrison Ford.
I only know who Harrison Ford is out of those two. Guinness, I know the beer, but I don't. Yeah, so I'm going to go, I guess, I'll go Harrison Ford as well then. I don't know.
Okay, changing it quick to Mark Hamill. And now the correct answer is James Earl Jones.
Oh,
we mentioned him at least.
Yeah.
Well, we named enough people. Class of 1955. And Adam Driver attended Michigan before transferring to Juilliard.
Oh.
Wow.
So we just
that's a fun
circled
fact.
the right answers.
I do realize why you tried to stop me from Alec Guinness, because now in hindsight, I'm like, that was dumb. That was
I guess
in
it's
the heat of the
possible.
moment. You know, like if you're in a game show, it just doesn't. Your brain doesn't operate the same way. Yeah. Okay. More sport question.
Ask Alec Guinness, and he does the hand thing. Like, I went to college here.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who Alec Guinness is now. Yeah, that's a funny answer.
Trust your feelings in Kalamazoo. Yeah. Okay. The Patriots of New England had just ended a 10-game winning streak. This Sunday, they lost to the Buffalo Bills, who just might go the distance because everyone else is falling apart in the AFC. So, before he pursued a football career, which MLB team drafted Tom Brady in 1995 as a catcher?
Whoa. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people with cannons as QBs can, get drafted. There's like 42 draft rounds in the MLB. And so like, I think Alain, you might've been drafted there, somebody. Yeah. You just find out you like a late round flyer for the Orioles. But we have a 1 in 32 chance with these. It feels like, he was a California guy who went to Michigan. So maybe the Twins or someone in that region spotted him at Michigan and feel more inclined. I think I would have known if he was drafted to be a Brewer just because I went to Wisconsin.
Tampa Bay around in 95.
I think the Rays might have been expansion by then.
I just really know the Astros and the Rangers, so I don't know that they got
Okay.
down there.
Well, you can lock in both of those.
I'm going to lock in
Texas teams.
Astros.
Okay, go Stros. There you go.
Go TB for TB.
Go TB and
I like that way of thinking.
TB12. And the correct answer, oh wow, the Montreal Expos.
Whoa.
R.I.P. Yeah. You
That's
were just
crazy.
in Expo country, weren't you, Alan?
Yes, I
Why
was.
don't you tell the folks at home
Yeah.
how terrible travel can be these days?
I was in Montreal against my will last night. I was supposed to be on a quick little flight from Quebec City to New York City, less than 2 hours. That turned into 3-hour train ride to Montreal, hour Uber, like 4.5 hours at the airport of delays. Supposed to get home at like 1:45 p.m. Got home at 1:45 a.m. Just completely failed the travel day.
Well,
But I love
why
Montreal.
were you there?
This incredible like Christmas market, like little Christmas town they have in old Quebec City. They just turned the whole thing into like, it looks like a movie set. It looks like the movie set of like
Cool.
a Hallmark movie.
Mm.
I
There's
can't
lens
recommend
flares everywhere in the background. Just
Yeah.
everything's like slightly out of focus. That's great.
Lots of women with amnesia looking for like a local guy to like show them the ways of Christmas. Yeah, I ran into that a lot.
And Alan, you don't really care for Christmas that much, do you?
It doesn't look like
You
it.
don't get in the holiday cheer.
You told me in the memorandum we were all dressing up.
That's right. And I'm going
Yeah,
for it.
Josh,
Krampus.
where's your Santa suit?
I'm cramping the style. No, I actually got a fresh menorah this year. Feeling pretty proud of that. Sprung for the West Elm menorah collection. That's how you know I'm adulting. And I do my Christmaka as well. I'm going to go back down to Virginia for my mom actually keeps a Christmas tree up as someone who's just, it's an American custom coming from China.
Mm-hmm.
She keeps it up 365. She has it all year long.
All year.
Just Christmas tree. Sometimes there's stuff under it and sometimes there's not. But she's just like, it's a nice tree.
I love that.
That's great.
Anyone could do that. You don't got to throw them away. I mean, they probably get
I
really
always think
disgusting.
about it.
But this one's definitely a Costco like fake one. Okay, well, team, it is time for the shots round. Cha-ching. If you got it,
what you have here.
get in there. But yes, so this is just like a real trivia night. It's a chance to shout out your answer in the comments as listeners, and if you're right, you just might win something special for Christmas.
Like what?
Well, this week we are ending it like we started, 25 episodes this year, with Spread the Love peanut butter, some great nut butter by a local family in LA, actually. They're good friends. And they started just at the like Melrose Farmers Market, and now are in Amazon and Barry's Boot Camps and Erewhon if you want to be posh about it. But it's just all natural and it's very tasty. And I say nut butter because if you're allergic, I don't want to send you that stuff. We'll give you a nut that you can handle.
And each one comes
Spread
with
the
an
love.
EpiPen.
Exactly. This one's brought to you by Narcan. Okay. Last week's question was, what was Michael Jordan's batting average during his 127-game minor league career for the AA Birmingham Barons? And there is no way you would possibly guess this, but Price is Right style, the person closest to 202 would have won, which is a respectable batting average, I guess.
Yeah, for someone whose heart wasn't really in it.
Yeah, exactly. No, he really was not what he was meant to do.
But he really loved baseball, right? Or am
I feel like,
or no, I'm thinking of Space Jam, because at the end, doesn't he have a baseball bat and he's playing baseball?
Well, that was exactly when he went on his, I'm tired of winning so much at basketball, I'm going to go try and excel at something else /
Or maybe
fight
suspended.
aliens. Oh, yeah. Maybe it was a gambling thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
All in all, he did not take that personally. And then he, at the end of Space Jam, came back to play for the Bulls.
I think he just enjoys dominating people, and when there is an opportunity to maybe like dominate an entirely new group of people, he's like, "Oh, I gotta do it."
Yeah. Okay, well, this is interesting.
Tough
The
question last week.
question, yeah, that's a tough one, but I mean, it just begs you to guess some random jelly bean number. This one you might know. Which country has the most lakes? And this is not for us to guess. But if you put in the comments between now and Christmas, and you're right, and you don't cheat, you will get nut butter.
Santa's gonna bring you some nut butter.
You get coal if you use AI.
I love nut butter.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
we'll get you some.
Wow.
Let's get you some local nut
I would
butter.
love to try it.
Question 4. Back to Netflix. They are poised to buy Warner Brothers in the great M&As of this year. The M&A wars of nothing's being made. No one cares about quality. We just need capital. P's and L's, baby.
Everyone's just absorbing each other.
Until there's just one streaming thing called movies. And that's it. Yeah, but we'll work with you.
K-Bell.
Netflix is poised to buy Warner Brothers, the studio, and all the assets for $82.7 billion. Paramount swooped in with a counter deal, $108 billion to buy the whole shebang, including CNN and Gizmos and Whatsits, and maybe they actually care about the gaming. Who knows? But the question is, Warner Brothers Studios' first film was a silent drama about which world major event, starring the Animaniacs?
Dear.
Pinky and the Brain? Ow. Alan,
You said
this
it
feels
was
like
a
your
national
territory.
what? What did you say? It was
Which world
world
event? Major world event. So
I don't know why my mind is going to the sinking of the Titanic. I don't have a reason, and I don't know exactly when Warner Brothers debuted, but I want to say it was like 1918 or like early 1920s, maybe.
There was that movie Battleship Potemkin.
Yep.
That was, but that wasn't, I remember I watched it in college, but I don't remember the event other than that baby carriage going down the stairs. I don't remember.
That was the major world event.
Maybe that's what we're going with, is that stroller.
Baby carriage of 1917. Well, if you're thinking that time period, I don't think you're making a World War I drama. It's too fresh and too hard to pull off. A Hindenburg
Maybe a train?
seems like super hard to pull off as well.
I mean, there were a lot of trains. Could have been a train crash of some kind.
Or you might be on the right track with the Great Train Robbery. That's a movie that's been made a bunch of times.
Ooh.
Is that based on a true story? Based on a true robbery?
I've never seen any version of it, but I think so.
Okay. I'm good rolling with that because everything else is a guess, and I'm just thinking about like, production value and how they could pull it off. Like maybe they were into like the Tudors or something, and it's like,
I'll stick Titanic with my guess just so that can be Macey's contribution if she's right. That's a good one. Josh, do you have one? You're just gonna go with
the Tudors. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Tudors. Yeah.
The Traitors. Actually, it's a reality show. The first one, black and white. It's great. Okay, sorry. The correct answer is World War I. It was called My 4 Years in Germany, 1918. Wow. And sounds like it was shot like it was a home video.
Yeah, I don't think they nailed it.
No.
I thought it was, damn. I thought it was going to be like a tricky question.
Because also, 1917 was that one shot Oscar winner, which is to say they basically made this right after it was happening. So this might have been like the equivalent of their 60 Minutes. Like, oh, we're just telling a tale. People need to see what's going on.
This might be when Too Soon started happening,
Yes.
People started saying that.
General Irwin of Australia also getting in the mix, yeah.
My wife and I watched, I feel like I brought it up on the pod before, but we watched all the Best Picture winners in a row during the pandemic, just like to have a project to stay sane. And they were definitely making movies about World War II, like while it was happening. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Should have thought of that.
There was a big difference in movies between World War One and Two.
True.
Yeah. So don't beat
And
yourself
three.
And the
up.
old one, you just go like this. And
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you go to film school at Pepperdine, or is there?
I did study
uh,
film actually, so I should have known this.
mm,
But
you had Potemkin in your backhand, and you've seen a Hitchcock.
that's a nice title to drop.
Probably seen some Jean-Luc Godard. You don't know.
yeah, Rosebud.
Yeah, you rosebudded.
Mm.
I feel like
lit.
at this point, with like the mid form of like passive viewing, they'd just be like, "The sled. It's about the sled. Rosebud, my beautiful childhood." Like, it's like the
Yeah.
exposition would have been strong.
Yeah.
The Netflix version.
Yeah, or the
We'll
Hallmark.
get it eventually.
Oh,
Is
this
that a
is
Warner
an
Brothers
interesting-
movie? Maybe they own it now. Who knows?
Yeah. This one's coming out of WB. It's called The Brain Rot. All right. So, question is, the brain rot, is it real? Because numerous studies have found an association between heavy short-form video consumption and shorter attention spans, decreased impulse control, and increased rates of depression, anxiety, and loneliness. Yeah.
Is this a
And-
true or false question?
No
Well, that's-
question. We just want to say that.
That's just the fate of a generation due to all of our swipey games. So the question is, what internet slang phrase means to steal a bite of a friend or loved one's food? How jiggy with it are we?
Too jiggy with it.
No cap.
I knew about brain rot. I wish that was the question. I wish
Yeah.
you explained that and said, what is that called?
I've heard
Grab a
this before.
skibbity bite of this.
I've heard this before.
Slanging it.
Are we all kind of the same age? Is this the problem?
Asian
I'm
don't
30.
raise
It's one of the problems.
Well, on the outside. I'm 34,
Okay.
so I don't know this.
You are the youngest one here.
Okay.
Not by a mile. I'm 39.
Okay.
So this is
Wow.
We're
You both look
41.
very young.
thank you.
Thank you. I moisturized right before we started recording.
You
We-
have to.
We have walk-on roles as high schoolers in Stranger Things. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey, you know what I was
Find
an
us for
extra
the
on?
OC remake. What were you an extra on?
The first episode of Glee.
Really?
Yeah.
Pilot Glee.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's a great pull.
I was having a conversation with someone about that, and I just remembered that because I didn't know what it was when we filmed it, and I was like, what is happening here? The football team is singing.
right. This would never
That's it.
happen.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow. That's cool.
I am not going to remember this, but I've heard this before. I have a friend who's an English teacher, and he does a thing like at the end of the semester where he has the kids like present different like slang words of theirs as like a presentation, like explain it to me.
That's cute.
I don't know if this was one of them. I'm not going to remember it. I don't have it.
I mean, whatever happened to can I just have a bite? You know what I mean? What's wrong with that?
I think they're sniping these bites. I think they're
Ooh.
snagging it.
Or
I think
scoop?
they're scooping it.
Or they're
They're
swooping? Are they
they're,
swooping?
They could swoop. They could
It's not like it doesn't.
quit gnawing at my Auntie Anne's pretzel shedowith.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Like a
This is
deleted
all
scene
going
from
down-
Clueless.
This is all going down in a food court in my brain at like
Yeah,
an Orange
yeah.
Julius that's now like defunct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going too much in the past. We got to
Yeah.
look to the future for this answer.
Don't you have to meet in public in the same place to be stealing bites of food from somebody?
Yeah, you can't do that virtually.
Yeah. Can't Fortnite this bite. Okay. Well,
And I'm used to be a nanny, and I haven't and I feel like if I were still
haven't nanned
nannying,
in a
I would
while.
know this. Yeah.
Okay, just say some syllables out of your mouth. and
I'm
we're
gonna say
see.
swoop.
Swoop. Snipe.
7-8.
Oh,
Okay.
fair enough.
Quit
That would be nice if it
7-8ing
meant
my bagel.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, the correct answer is, of course, phantom tax.
Phantom tax, god damn it.
You knew it?
I didn't know it, but I have heard that before. Like I've heard that.
Phantom
And
tax?
Phantom.
F-A-N-U-M. Phantom,
Oh.
which is short for
Oh,
phenomenon.
I'm sorry. The police are at my door because a 41-year-old just said phantom tax on a podcast. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it is New York. This is Zoran's America. This is what's happening. Okay, well, we have successfully aged ourselves and educated people on what the youths are saying before we have to ruin phantom tax like 6-7.
I don't like that.
No, I'm not a fan.
It's too long. It's not cute.
It's not for us.
It doesn't have action to it. It's like it sounds like like you got a fee. You got like
tax,
a bite, getting audited for your
like whenever I
panic
eat
attack.
cheese and my dog, like you got to pay the cheese tax to your dog. That's cute.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Are dogs cheese lovers?
A lot of
Yes.
dogs, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak
thought
for
it was
all
like
dogs.
chocolate or like other things that you're like, no, you just give them straight extra meats. You don't
Yeah.
mess with the young manchego.
Yeah, no, you got to pay the cheese tax to my dog. See, cute. Phantom tax, I don't even know what they're saying.
What kind of pup
not
are you
for
working
us.
with?
I have a Wheaten Terrier. Yes, she's like a mid-sized. That's kind of, I don't know if you describe, that's how you describe, but
sedan
yeah, I
of
was
a
going to say
dog.
she's a 4-door,
Yeah.
4-leg, mid-size, soft dog.
She gets you from A to B.
She does.
I was kind of soft
not-
top. That's cool.
Soft top. That's right.
Okay, cool. Nice. Well, we did pretty good there. This is now the lightning
No,
round.
we didn't. Was that good?
You don't know how hard it's been for some people. We were making
Yeah.
educated guesses, and
Yeah,
they were just
yeah.
wrong.
Okay.
And we got
Okay.
K-pop.
That's
So
true. We've always got K-pop.
never forget the K-pop. So this is the lightning round. We cater it to your area of expertise and try and stump you. This one is a real stumper. It is Name That Sitcom, a Boston neighborhood bar where everyone knows your name.
That's Cheers. Thank you for an easy one.
And the correct answer is Everyone Loves Raymond.
Yes.
Okay. This one also, I think, is a little too toss-up here. Dorothy, Rose, Blanche, and Sophia eat cheesecake and solve problems at the kitchen table. In this,
The Golden Girls.
sitcom. Yes.
Very
That's
nice.
actually my sitcom of expertise. Is the Golden
Excellent.
Girls?
Golden
You could have
Girls?
just done Golden Girls. Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know.
Which Golden Girl do you identify with most as far as which Golden Girl is
Dorothy.
your love language? Dorothy?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. As I get older, I find more parts of I see myself in all of them, but I'm for sure Dorothy.
Even Rose?
I was gonna, we all have Rose moments.
Sure, that's true.
We do. We're surprised by our
Is Rose the
moments.
Samantha of this situation?
No, Rose
No.
is actually there. She doesn't have a sex. She's the dumb one.
Yeah, she's like a
Yeah,
airhead.
I guess. Yeah, Blanche is
the
Samantha.
Samantha.
Who
Okay.
I feel like as a kid I never really appreciated that character very much, and then now as an adult I think that character is just so funny. So yeah,
The
Blanche
writing on that
is.
show is incredible.
It is.
Are you watching the new Sex and the City of Girls of LA? No, I haven't caught it yet.
No.
But I liked seeing the references, like they were wearing like a Wee Spa shirt. And I'm like, okay, these folks are
Yeah.
in the mix. Like, okay.
Yes.
But I
They
didn't
go to
I didn't know
Erewhon.
if
I
they
haven't
have-
seen
yeah.
it either.
I don't know if they have those sort of like quadrant breakdowns.
I
but-
know. I don't know.
Okay, the last question. A housewife schemes to break into show business while her band leader husband tries to keep her out of trouble.
Stop it. I Love Lucy. That's also my area of expertise. It's Golden Girls and I Love Lucy. So
Have you ever squished a lot of grapes in a giant vat?
I have not with my feet or hand, really anything. I've never squished grapes, but that
What
is
about eat fudge too fast because you didn't know
That
what else
I've
to do
done.
with it? Yeah,
we've all done that.
we've all done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Sometimes
actually
the
just
assembly line gets ahead of you.
So in LA is a chocolate shop called Edelweiss, and they have 2 locations. They have one in Beverly Hills and one in Brentwood, and the one in Beverly Hills is in the back is where they filmed that episode.
Oh,
So you can go to this chocolate shop, and they kinda have the back closed, and it's not anything special now. I think it's just they keep boxes back there. It doesn't look like it did for the show, but that's a really cool, like, I remember when I went there the first time, I was like, "It's the chocolate shop." So
Mhm.
that's cool.
Those are my
that's
favorite
awesome.
ones when you're in, like, New York or LA and you just kinda get, like, a double take of, like, "I know this place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now I remember why," and it's like, yeah, obscure back
and I'm
alley
glad
version.
it's still a chocolate shop. Like, it could have
Mhm.
turned into, a WeWork,
Yeah.
Yeah, everything turns into a WeWork
a
Yeah.
really small
eventually.
WeWork, yeah.
Nobody has jobs, but we
Mhm.
Working.
all we
It
work.
it should be called Who Work.
Please work? Work
Yeah.
please? So, Macy,
Mhm.
for someone who like didn't know like what you were getting into, was this easier, harder? How do you think we did?
Um, I'm I'm thrilled that I at least knew the answers to the questions that were tailored to me. I
You
feel
held
like
your own.
I feel like this went by really fast. This was super fun and easy. But I also, you know, it worries me how little I know about other things. When you brought up Michael Jordan's, I was like, I don't even like, and I played on a softball team, and I couldn't even come up with a number in my head of what I could say to be like, I was like, wow, there's like a lot of stuff I don't know, and I don't know that I care, but in these moments you kind of do, and you're like, God, I wish I just even knew a number that would make sense. But I feel that way about and then you mentioned jelly beans in the jar. I can't do that one either.
Mm-mm.
If you held up a jar, I have no idea.
Yeah.
It just stresses me out.
I hate it.
Yeah.
And these questions were a little more sports and crime heavy than we're used to, so,
Yeah,
That's on
yeah.
me.
yeah, and that's okay. And I like crime. Hey, I like sports.
Macy, is there anything you'd like to plug while you're here before?
Yes. I would like to plug I had a couple specials come out, and the most recent one was a dry bar special called Half Sisters. So you can go to drybarcomedy.com and look, Macey Isaacs is my name. And if you do promo code Macey Isaacs in all caps, you can watch it for free. It gives you like a whole month for free to watch all the specials on there. So that's a
Nice.
good deal because a lot of people are like, oh, I have to pay for it. And it's like, no, you get a whole month for free.
Support Macy.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and then it does somehow they know when you use my promo code, they know, and it looks good on me.
Yeah.
And then another one that's just you can find on YouTube is my Don't Tell special, which is called How I Lost My Teeth. And that one is available now. So, those are my plugs.
Amazing. Is
Mhm.
Dry Bar Comedy done by Dry Bar? The
N
blowout?
no,
No.
and let me tell you how many people think that and like how it is, and I think the Dry Bar Blowout was first. And
Mhm.
then
Oh, interesting. And they,
dry bar comedy came after, which you would think they wouldn't, they would make well, it's anyway, it's
I
clean
get the
comedy.
notion. Yeah, I get the notion from it, but I was like, in an OnlyFans comedy world,
Oh,
with a
everything's a
guilt
collab.
rewards comedy world, I was like,
yeah.
okay, maybe this could get a little blowout. We figure it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
think they should combine forces.
the synergy is too strong.
Mhm.
They eventually will.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, right? Just get bought. That's interesting that was your first question, Josh, because mine was, and you don't have to answer it here, Macy, but did you in fact lose your teeth?
Oh, yes, I did in fact lose my teeth playing a basketball game in high school. Yeah, 2 front teeth, and, you can hear you can hear the story on my
Yeah, I was gonna say. I hope I
it's
didn't
the
just
short.
spoil it.
No, 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 you didn't. It's the short, and I say it outright. I mean, how I lost my teeth. It's the short version is I went to set a screen, and the next thing I knew, I was on the ground. This other girl was like, they stopped the game, and everyone ran to her, not to me because her head was bleeding. And then, yeah, and so they separated us. They stopped the game, and then I had them go look for my teeth because I still had the roots. They just broke off, and so I thought maybe they could just glue them back in. They can't. But I thought, go find them. They looked for them, and finally, it took them forever, but they found them, and they were still in her forehead.
Oh.
So she took them with her. So they didn't. So she went to the emergency room with them in her forehead.
Neither of you went to the free throw line?
Yeah.
They couldn't prove any guilt, really.
Damn.
Now, see, that is the podcast, like, serial style that I want to see.
Mm-hmm. You want to hear that story?
Forensic breakdown.
And what's cool is that, well, not cool, I don't know. So we were juniors, and then the next year we were both team captains, and we like went to shake hands, and she had like a scar across her forehead. You know, I had brand new teeth, and I was like, oh man, she maybe got the worst deal. Yeah. So I'd love to check in to see how her scar's healing.
Yeah. Well, if you're listening,
I know.
team captain.
Yeah.
Macey leaves her mark with everyone she meets.
That's right.
Hi-oh. Okay, with that is the show, folks. Macey, thank you so much for joining us. That was really fun.
Thank you for having me. That was great.
Yeah, even though, it was hard, but we did it.
It was hard. We did our best.
But to anyone who's still listening, who wasn't turned off by any of our gruesome stories, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you choose to podcast. Thank you to Connor Linneruth for the clips, our trivia director, Quizliz, and thank you, the listener. Hey, see you next week, or maybe in a couple weeks.
Next year. It's been a pleasure. And remember, question everything.